comp isn't the best. Well, let's do that as well. So that is a break. It's not what we're looking for. We want a nicer transition between the two. We see here we are going into the model, so that's not okay. This comes in there. We've got a flat spot there. But we will need to take care of once we build the surfaces. But that is the rough gist of it. So there we are close. Just this area that we need to take care of. The V layout must be good as well. Let's see that later on. As we see it here, we need to have a difference between that one, that line there, and that line there. We need this little delta to generate this here. And then when we build the surfaces, these curves that we already have will be driving some of that topology there, so there's no need to worry about all that. Let's generate this curve here. So snapping out this one because I want to stay on the same plane. So let's generate the lower line of the light. Here we will just continue that line there, and I will be doing the rest of it, the rest of this one here. We'll need to find that later on the proper projection plane for that, but a rough guesstimate is always good to have. There we go. In. And here, let's generate this curve. Oh, this is a radius. We'll have to see. There to there. And actually, we have one curve. That way. Up. And then go this way here. It looks like it. So that's the headlight. Got these lines in here. Now, here we can copy this, move it down till we get to that area there. You can actually bring it onto this because it looks like it will end on that line there. So let's bring it here. I'm going to avoid that little step there and later on check in the pictures of the car. Let's rotate it out and up. You see here we have sort of a plane, cutting everything off. So let's steer it in the Y direction. There we go. And this line here will go down there. And then we'll need to define this plane here. Anyway, that's on Y0. This moves on to the center. We can generate a curve this way, so we can actually make the plane there. Cool. So we have that. I mean, we can also overbuild. Now, this here. Move that onto that plane that I just mentioned. Or we can do it like this. Take that curve from there. Let's look at it in top view. We can extend this back to that curve. Back to this one. Then take this here. Generate that plane. I'll profile this on this curve here. And then I'll just project those two curves in the Z direction onto that plane as curves. Match the original. And I'll delete the ones that generated that. We don't need them. We already have the curves on the plane. This one I'll keep symmetric. And then let's just trim away that surface there. So using these two, surface, and then I'll project the center line on it, and that's it. There we go. So we've got them two. Some fine tuning might need to go in there. We will see. I'd like to have that line working parallel to that one, because if not, they will be closing there. So something we will have to see later on. And we also need that curve there. Move it down to that area. We've got that intake, because that will build our intake there. So bring it up to this lower core. And go from here in this area. I'd like to have one line that builds me that area. The line travels in. So let's take this hull and this CV, move them in. There we go. Degree 2 on this one. And let's see how we build on this later on. Send this back to that point there, because then from that theory that we will have there, we will have another theory line going that way, which is going to be the base for this rounded surface area that we see there. So that goes in there. This one travels kind of this way down. and towards the inside of the car. Then we will have to define that whole area, look at some pictures and see how it's being done on the actual car, and that's how we start building these things, because sometimes these references aren't the best. That's it for the wireframe there. What we will also need is here a theory, or we will have to project a line this way and there. So we build a surface going in, then we build one coming to this edge here. That's how it's being done. We'll have to check the pictures to see if we've got a round surface there or if we've got actual theories. Same applies there. But here, based on these sections, it's going to be somewhat easier to understand and read and build. So join me in the next videos, and let's keep building this nice little car. Thanks for tuning in. Catch you next time.